What's up guys, it's Eric from B-Side. Today we have here a 2022 Toyota 4Runner with factory equipped JBL. We're very excited to install our Encore Alpha power amplifier. This amplifier has been a very popular product among the Toyota community, especially the Tundra, the Sequoias, the GR86, and even the Subaru BRZ. So let's dive in, let's install it. Let me show you how it's done and show you the before and after. All right guys, now that we're in the car, let's go ahead and remove the factory radio. So very easy. First thing we're gonna do is remove this, remove the centerpiece, and then we're going to remove the 4 10mm bolts that's holding the radio in place. And then after we remove that, everything will just come out. You can use an assistant of a panel removal tool, remove this, or you can just use your hand strength and just grab a hold of this and just pull it out like so. So whatever you feel more comfortable doing. Okay, let's go ahead and grab this. All right, there it is. Okay, and then for this, just place your fingers behind this climate control, like so, and you can press down on the release tab and pull out. And you could push down on these release, or you could push down on these clips and push out from the inside to remove this clip. And I'm just using my nails. You can also use your panel removal tool to do so. And now, here are the 4 10mm bolts, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's remove it using a 10mm socket. Okay, before we remove this, the areas where you want to be extra careful is this area here. You do not want to scratch this with your brackets. If you do scratch this, you're gonna have to purchase a whole entire thing. You cannot just buy the cover here. So be very careful with this, and be very careful with the shift knob and your off-road controller here. So just be very careful. One way to protect it is use a really thick towel or your sweater. Just place it like so, make sure it doesn't move. You can also use some masking tape if you want to be even more careful. And we're just going to pull this out. Okay, there it is. All right, and let's just pull it out. All right, so here's the plug and play harness we're gonna connect. These two connectors are the connectors we're gonna work on. Just press down on the release tab and pull out. Okay, and also this one right next to it. The same connector also fits all the way to the side here, so make sure you don't get it mixed up. You connected the wrong one and you can short the radio or the amp, so be very careful that you connect to the correct one, which is this over here. Press down on the release tab, pull out. Okay, let's first connect the white connector. Make sure it clicks in and snaps in place, especially the connector that goes to the radio. You need to give a lot of pressure actually to push this in. Okay, there it is. It needs to go all the way in. You need to hear that click. If you don't, some of the factory functions may not work or your amplifier may not turn on. Okay, and let's go to this other connector here. This is for your speaker. Okay, oops. And after we have those connected, let's go ahead and ground our terminal here. Grab any of these. We'll grab the one down here. We'll loop around and connect right there. You don't need to remove the screw all the way. Just loosen it so this terminal fits inside and just tighten it back up. All right, so now we're left with these two connectors here. We're going to connect it to our amp. The amp's default setting is going to be at 50%. So let's listen to the music at 50%, and then we'll go ahead and adjust it to the optimal level for this vehicle. All right, so everything's connected. Going to lightly place the radio. Okay, and let me do a quick test. All right, so we went ahead and tuned the car. So we went ahead and set the gain here, just horizontally straight like so. This, we basically turned it down probably like we probably turned it down like maybe 15% on the front, and the rear we kept it straight up. It's about 50%. So for this 4Runner, it has the factory equipped JBL, and the factory JBL amplifier actually only has 2-channel input, and it has a bunch of channel output for all the speakers. And the front gain is the only one that's actually controlling the audio. The rear gain will control the volume of the navigation prompt and all the chimes the car makes. So essentially for the audio, it's only going to be for the front, for the factory JBL system. So once we have everything set up, we're going to add some insulation tape, and we're going to find a good place to mount it behind the radio and reverse order everything we just did, and that will complete the installation. So I'll go ahead and do that now. All right, so we went ahead and mounted the amp on the left side of the radio. This area has the most room. We added some double-sided tape here. We added some foam tape around it so it won't make any noise. We added some zip ties too, so it's on there pretty good. And then after you do that, we'll go ahead and push our radio back. And let's go ahead and reverse order everything we just did. All right, guys, so that shows how easy it is to install our amplifier. It's all plug and play. Doesn't take that much time, and it'll make the biggest difference ever. And I'm very excited to show you how much difference it makes in this before and after video. And after you watch it, if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe and like our video, and I'll see you guys on the next video.
Hey, I got the recipe, never gonna let any out get the best of me. Thought it was distance, but haters is next to me. Talk to the spirit, you know I've been heavenly. Company definitely show your trajectory. This ain't a diss cause I say it respectfully. It's time to eat up, right like a speeder. Taking it deeper and that's how it better be. I never let the comparison get to me. I just remember the promises meant for me. I know the enemy and that he's sent for me. I keep the blood of the lemons my centerpiece. I cannot trust in no crystals or energy. Look at the chemistry, it do not even mix chemically. Most of the tricks they be gimmicks, they mimic the truth. It's poison and we got the remedy. There is a bomb, apply it, the fire can stand to the tallest of giants.